Alright guys, Rxllout here. How's it going? Hope everyone's doing well. We are back with another live beat review at 10. Probably doing it at 10 most times we're doing this, so mark your calendars for 10. Again, I don't know what day, but we will get that sorted. Then I might have a specific date and everything so you guys know when we're doing this. But yeah, this is the lineup for tonight. We have Rust Millions Type by Blap Squad. We have Militant by DGS. We have Loose for 140 BPM. I'll check who that's from in a minute. Talk Nice by YCB Type. Talk Nice YCB Type Beat by D11 Beats. We got Trap 2. I'll check who that's from as well. Zone 2 Type Beat produced by AJ. OFB produced by JZ Beats. I keep saying Zayjeb. I don't know why, but getting that mixed up. Band AIDS Drill 1. We'll check all of these people out. I've just put their name in the title. Again, mistake by me, but we'll sort that out. Drill Type Beat. Savage AF by Draco. 153 BPM, Hatred by HRZ Productions. Hope everyone's doing well. How you guys dealing with the lockdown? We kind of coming out of it a bit now with all this shit from, the UK and blah blah blah. Weird times. But yeah, who cares about that shit? We are live with another beat review, and that's what matters just now. Let's see what you guys are saying. Sorry, KY XXX, I don't know why I didn't make it. Again, we'll get through everyone's beats. Don't worry about that. Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking of the instrumentals themselves. Please let me know. Give critique. Try and help out as much as you can and enjoy the stream. Yeah, let's get on with it, guys. First one, Rust Millions Type, produced by Blap Squad. Let's go. Let's go. Already very nice guitar melody here. Ethereal, kind of nice reverb here. It's all working pretty well. Woo! That's already, this melody is already slamming. That high octave string section here, that is perfect. Perfect. Woo! The vocal, the guitars, this is wild. Okay, so one thing I'll say here, that kick is amazing by the way, but one thing I will say here, the counter melody, that kind of higher octave melody is kind of clashing slightly with the other one, so I'd EQ a few segments here and there, but this is very cool. Woo! Oh man, I've not heard an 808 like that in ever. That is crazy. This is like dirty. I think a few frequencies here and there need a bit of EQing just to kind of separate them, put them in their own space in the mix, but it sounds very sick. A lot of good ideas here. Woo! That slide there, man. That vocal as well, very nice, but I would like it a bit more less reverby, definitely less reverbs on the vocal, just so it can kind of stick out a bit more, like just a little bit, not too much. A kick sounds so good. Oh man, when that second melody hits. This is so like current and it's so like new. It sounds good, it sounds clean, it sounds fresh. Again, I would EQ out some of the frequencies to give each sound its own space in the mix, but everything sounds so clean, so fresh, so different, and this is awesome. And a different style of 808, which I really appreciate. Alright, that was Russ Millions Type produced by Blap Squad. That was awesome. Like, it sounded new, it sounded current, it sounded like, yeah, it was interesting. It was very interesting, intriguing, and just cool. But frequency matching, again, there was a lot of like high mid-range frequencies that were kind of fighting each other a bit, which once you work on, you know, you'll be golden. But just maybe go back, have a look at some of these high ranged frequencies and how much of them were there in the mix. We were wanting these separated so they stand out a bit more and we can hear them perfectly. But fantastic beat there again, so just vibrant and a lot of life in that one, I would say. So well done on that one. That was Russ Millions Type produced by Blap Squad. Good job, definitely. Militant by DGS Master. What you guys saying in the chat? Let's have a look. Bro, no offense, I'm gonna run you over one day. Alright, cool, that's fine. I've sent you 4 beats, and last beat you reviewed one of them. I can't see others. What's wrong with this guy? Jesus Christ. Not a happy man. Oh well, you're getting blocked, buddy. Anyway. Yep. Right, let's keep going. Yeah, I'm in chat, it's fine. I mean, if people are going to talk shit, they'll get banned. I mean, it's really that simple. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing, but anyway, this is Militant by DGS. Let's go. Alright, very atmospheric, sounds good. Sounds kinda, I don't know, like kinda like a car, like roads or stuff. I can't get the vibe. Maybe it's a road sample or something. Woo! Oh. Oh, another one, man. This low end is so like crazy. Oh, this low end makes sure that like simple melody, that simple kind of minimal, like airy vibe is crazy. Did I just really hear that? This guy really put the Roblox oof sound. Oh my god. Can I just say this kick and low end is like, it's perfect. It cuts through the mix perfectly here. Woo! A lot of nice kind of metallic sounds here as well to balance out the instrumental itself. So just the kind of wide, like panned kind of metal sounds just work really well with these beats. I don't know why, they just do. I'm liking the how people are using, instead of snares, like this wood block as like a snare kind of substitute. It works really well, I think. It just fills out that beat nicely, and it's not like that crunch. Like, you don't always need to crunch it from like the snare and the clap. It's nice to have like a wood block or something to just give a bit of variety. Are we getting all the roadmen in chat? Like, what's the problem? You're just gonna get banned if you're talking shit. Like, relax. It's not that serious. We're just reviewing beats. Like, chill out, guys. Just fucking arguing with each other like children. Anyway, back to this. Yeah, that was very good. Again, maybe a counter melody might work here. Just like something to add a bit more, you know, frequencies in with this. Just kind of stuff like that. I don't know, just it was good, but I'd like a bit more volume and more kind of melodies. Maybe a vocal sound, or just, you know, a vocal in there at all would sound good. But yeah, thank you for sending that one in. That was Militant by at DGS. Sick, very nice beat again. Sorry I'm getting a bit distracted by people arguing in chat. Like, can I just say, like, there's no real reason to moan and like argue with people in a chat. Like, it's 2020. Like, grow up. Like, we're not children anymore. You're just gonna get banned anyway, and it's ridiculous. We're here just like reviewing beats, relax and have fun. Again, I understand people might be a bit like angry and kind of not feeling too good with the lockdown, and especially like UK drill can attract some roadmen that want to be hard in a chat. But regardless, let's keep going. Right, so the first thing I'll say with this one, it's extremely loud. Like, it's got a lot of good sounds in it, but it's like clipping. Like, if you want an artist on these beats, you're gonna have to bring in the volume a bit, because this is like blisteringly loud. You're gonna struggle to get some artists on it. Hard though, really hard. A lot of good sounds, and that bass is just coming right through. A bit too much slides here. Like, the slides are going everywhere. It's a bit much with the slides. I keep the bass more minimal, the patterns in the bass more minimal, more kind of relaxed. Again, it's not bad, it's just there's way too much going on here, I think, for if you're wanting to sell these. If you just like listen to them and you like producing, then that's fine as well. Like, but if you're wanting to sell these, it's going to need to be a bit more minimally mixed. Mad patterns though, like the patterns in this vibe of this whole track is like evil and grimy. It's nice. Yeah, this is by Nasty DZM, by the way. This is wild. I think I've said most of the stuff that would take us to the next level, but let's keep listening. And yeah, the kick and the loudness overall is like, again, although it sounds cool and it sounds, you know, a lot of energy here, and it does sound good, the only problem is that it's just blisteringly loud, and an artist is going to have to shout on a beat like that to be heard, really. So just mix a bit more minimally and you've got it, man. These the patterns there were insane. That low end was solid. The slides as well, again, I'd be a bit more minimal with the slides, but it just works very well. And again, the song is called Lucifer, so evil stuff, but definitely works again, man. Thank you for sending that in. That was Lucifer, 144 BPM by Nasty DZN. I love hearing his beats, man. He's always coming in here. And yeah, hold on. Let's move on to the next one now, which is Talk Nice by YCB. Talk Nice YCB type beat by D11 Beats. Let's go. Oh, need to go back to start. D11. Yeah, the melody itself, I think it's just very isolated in frequencies. Like you've got a lot of kind of, I don't know, like a lot of mid-range just kind of clamped together. I think the piano needs a bit more room to breathe in the mix. This drum work is amazing though. Like the hats, the snares, everything is fire. Like the drum work is really, really good here. This is wild. That low end just boom, is perfect. This is insane. This is insane. Vocals as well, man, just came in perfectly, fits very nicely in the mix. I can't with this shit. This is crazy. I think the piano needs to breathe a bit more. Like it's too much in one frequency range. The piano needs to be brought down slightly within the mix, just so it's not like the transients in this. If you know what transients are, it's like the highest point of a sound. Transients are a bit too much with the piano, but other than that, this is insane. Drum work is fantastic, but the piano itself again just needs to breathe and be maybe a better sound and maybe a better I don't know, just something different with the piano to make it sit better in the mix would be fantastic here. Nice counter melody. We'll stop it there. Again, very nice piano. Maybe something there I would change just with the transients. Different sample, maybe a different piano, something like that. But the drum work was so impressive. Drum work was sick, just so nice. Wow, very nicely done, man. Anyway, we are moving on to the next one. But that was Talk Nice YCB type beat by D11 Beats, killing it. Absolutely killing it. You guys that keep coming back, sending beats are just improving. Very nice stuff. Trap 2. I'll just check who this is from. Trap 2. This is by Emil Weber. EMILWEBER. Emil Weber. Oh wait, it's at Fuego Producer. It's the guy's called Fuego. So let's listen and see what we've got. That mix is fire. We have to rewind that and listen to it again. This 808, that combo, everything is mixed so clearly, so tight, so just bang on. Melody is really nice, kind of like ethereal but upbeat, kind of like a nice jam. It is very cool. Again, kicks are thumping here. I would like some separation between the piano and the bells here. That would be perfect. Like I said, just slight separation, not everything, crash together. Just piano maybe EQ'd more to the lower mid range, and bells EQ'd to the higher mid range. Nice starter effects here. I think with gross beat that is. Pianos could be brought down very slightly, not too much, but very slightly in the mix. That transition effect, it's like a laser or something, like a spaceship. It's very nice, very cool. This is almost like a R&B kind of style beat. This isn't really like I said, drill, but it's still cool to listen to. Yeah, some EQ separating the 808, the piano, and the bells here would sound perfectly. Would sound perfect. Yeah, very nice. The drums and everything was mixed very nicely and clearly. But the one thing I would change, as I said, was just EQ out the 808 and the piano and the melody, and you'll be all good. Thank you very much for sending that one in. That was Trap 2 produced by Fuego, I think. So yeah, thank you very much for sending that in, man. I appreciate it. Zone 2 type beat produced by AJ is the next one. Let's have a listen, see what we have. Again, piano is slightly too loud. It's a bit overbearing for the beat, as well. That is that 808 that's just kind of like the piano and the 808 are just a bit too close together in the mix, and the piano's a bit too loud. But the chords, the melody themselves, the melody itself is sounding very nice. Kind of sounds like an M24 beat, very kind of, yeah, M24 I would say. Piano breakdown slightly, like I said, maybe a bit of structuring as well here and there, but this is very, very sick so far. Kick's a bit too loud as well. We can see if we look in, it's clipping at the top, so that's kind of just pushed way too high against the top of that there. So be careful when you're doing that. I like this sound, this snare. It's like a snare hi-hat. It doesn't really sound like a snare or a hi-hat. It kind of works really well with this mix. It works well with drill, I think, and I definitely think that's, yeah, it's a nice effect here. Nice choice, really. Again, another person with this like woodblock snare kind of thing. It sounds good. Maybe bring it back down, but that drop is crazy. Like the low end there is just really pushing against that mix, and it's very nice. Nice coin effect. I think that's Mario. Is that Mario? Wait, it's either Mario or Sonic. Right, yeah, so break down the piano slightly. Again, the kick is pushing too much against the top here. It's kind of just busting like in that range. It's too heavy, and when it gets too heavy, I said before, when it like is at 0 and you're pushing it past 0 with the limiter on it, it's going to clip and distort and like make this fuzzy sound that you don't really want. So be wary of that, of course, when you're doing it. So Other than that, beat was solid. Beat was very solid. Again, I heard M24 on it. It was kind of like an M24 type beat, and the melody and everything just solid. Very nice. Very little complaints there, but yeah, take some of that advice and hopefully it helps you for the next one, man. That was a Zone 2 type beat produced by AJ. Well done, man. We will move on to the next one here, which is OFB by JZeb Beats. Let's go. Hold on. Let's put this back to start and let's go. Okay, so I want to say this first and foremost. I love how I love these starts where it like slides up, like you've got an automation clip and you kind of bring up the volume slowly. It sounds awesome. I think that's either a gross beat or something, or like you've EQ'd the frequencies, but that's a very cool effect again. And then that snare coming back in, this sounds professional, man. This sounds really good. And again, this is one of those melodies where I feel like it kind of takes you on a bit of a journey, like you know, has a bit of a narrative to it almost as a melody, which is very nice to listen to. Like melodies like this, they just sound so effortless and like nice to listen to. I love it. Oof. Okay, the snare could do with being layered with a clap. If you layered that snare with a clap, it would crush through the mix a bit better. That low end is very nice though. I like the subtle effect here. It's quite subtle. It's not like everything's in your face. Like the piano's like got a nice flow to it. And it kind of glides along the beat nicely, and that the drums just complement the melody, which is definitely what you're wanting. Possibly a bit too much low end in the kick, but nothing serious. Nice bounce here, nice perks as well. Stop talking and play the beat. Do you realize this is a review? If I wanted to listen to beats, I'd just go on YouTube. Fantastic melody though. Everything was pretty much solid. You could probably bring up the kick and the the kick itself, bring it up slightly in the mix, and then add an EQ onto the kind of higher frequencies, maybe just to bring it out and the sort of kind of clicks a bit more in the mix. Again, it's hard to say that, but you can see here the kick could be brought up just very slightly, and a wee touch, like a little bit of high end, would definitely benefit this kick a bit, make it punch through a bit more. But this is very, very solid. Alright, so that was OFB by JZeb Beats. Can I just say I love the melody itself? Just like I said, it was almost like taking you on a journey a bit, kind of bringing it up. Maybe a counter melody would have just added a bit more life to it, but it was really, really solid. I love that melody. These kind of melodies are some of my favorite, especially in drill. Like, I don't know, they're just very well produced, very nice to listen to. And yeah, everyone was solid with the drums again. The kick could benefit from a bit more high end, like I said, a bit more mid-high range, so it kind of, you know, jumps through the mix a bit more. But other than that, very, very nice, very nicely done. Don't disappoint at all, not fantastic, but a few tweaks here and there. and you'll be good. Again, you guys are getting a lot better with structure, and I see, like, when you see these beats again, you're structuring, you're starting to, when I first did these, a lot of people weren't structuring, and they were wondering why they weren't getting sales and stuff. It's cause a lot of times when you're doing beats, you need structure to get them sold. So hopefully that helps. Next one is Band-Aids Drill 1. Let's have a quick look who this is from. Band-Aids. This is by Grey Beats. Next one, Grey Beats in the chat. Shout out Grey Beats. Always sending in really good instrumentals. So we'll listen to this, see how it goes. Yeah. Lovely sample here, I really like it. I don't know where that's from, but it's nice.
Yo, Grey, this sounds cold.
Ooh. Woo. This is a nice Jocelyn Flores. Is this what this is what you're going for, man? It sounds very nice. I've never heard a beat like this with that kind of nice vocal sample, and yeah, nice job. Snare could be brought up slightly in the mix, so we hear a bit more, so it cracks a bit through that mix. I always say that, but when you're wanting a snare, when you're listening to a snare, you want that snare to really clip through it. Well, not clip through, but crack through the mix a bit. And when you hear that snare, it's just a bit quiet. Love the guitar, love the sample. This is very cool, and it's unique. I've not heard anything like this before, so well done on this. Nice hi-hats as well, and they're very cool. Woo! This is awesome. This is really sick. I just love the sample. Like I said, it's not badly mixed either, because sometimes when people have samples like this, they tend to you know, just throw the sample in and then put a beat on top of it, and it doesn't work like that. If you're a producer, you know it doesn't work like that, or else everyone would be making the best sampled beats ever. So you've mixed that sample in nicely. Again, you've taken out a lot of the low end of it, which I can hear, which is definitely a good shout. Snare definitely needs to be brought up a bit in the mix. Like I said, maybe layered with a clap, but again, very solid. Keep going. Nice low end as well. I'd be careful with the 808. The 808 doesn't sound like it's in completely in tune with the sample. You might want to find out the BPM or the key of the sample and tune the 808 to that, just so it kind of all matches up nicely. Excuse me. Oh. But yeah, that would be the advice for there. Again, bring that snare up a bit. The down segments, again, it was actually structured very well. I like the structuring. These don't have to be that long. These down segments don't have to be that long. If you know you're feeling like they're dragging on a bit, they can just be half that. It's totally fine. And again, it was good volume as well, but we can maybe even bring it down to like 230 and take out a few of these mid sections and just tighten it in a bit, make it a bit more compact and concise. But other than that, fantastic beat. Nice idea, nice style on it as well. Lovely sample with the guitar and the vocals. Very nice, man. Well done on that. That was Band-Aids Drill by Grey Beats. Shout out Grey Beats. Thank you for being a part of the channel, the community, and sending in beats like these. Very nice. Thank you very much, man. Next one we have is Drill Type Beats Savage AF, produced by Draco. 153 BPM. We may have done this before. Is that a super chat? Is that £10? If that's a super chat, thank you very much, man. You review only UK drill beats? No, we don't. Or is it £1? I don't know. That's my first super chat, so I want to say thank you very much, Sylvia. That's sick. That's the first one I've ever got, so I appreciate that greatly. But yeah, we don't only review UK drill beats. We review drill beats, like trap beats, any beats you want. We'll review them. Just so you know about that. But let's have a look at some of the chat here. What are you guys saying? Rollout, mate. Are you from the UK? Yeah, man. Scotland. Keep it up, bro. Thank you. Samples from a contest kit. Not sure where it came from myself. No worries, man. Fantastic beat as well. I'm buzzing after that super chat. Again, that's the first one I've got, so that's actually made me very happy, man. To outbalance the negativity, we got our first super chat. Much love, man. Thank you. Rollout deserves everything. Thank you, bro. Samples fire. Yep, I agree with you. I completely agree. Good looks, fam. I appreciate that one, Gray. I appreciate that a lot, man. Drill type beat by Savage AF, produced by Draco. Let's go.
Draco.
Okay, so right, it sounds good so far. The only thing is that bell is very, very loud, and when you have a bell that loud in the mix, it will tend to act as another instrument. So you want that bell to be lower in the mix, especially with the velocity. With the velocity, just bring it down slightly. And mixing like a gunshot and a bell is quite dangerous with mixing, so make sure when you're adding little things like that, like percussion effects, that they are lower in the mix and the velocity is quite low on them. Nice LA snare there. I'm digging it. Cool sample as well. This is very loud though, we can see from here it's just very, very loud. So we don't need to mix it 0 all the time, but brace yourself, guys. This might be very loud. Well, I've got brand new Sennheisers, so this is one way to break them in. If you weren't awake already, this one has now woken you up. It has now shot a rock up your arse, and it has told you we are live and we are doing a beat review, and this is a very loud instrumental. Where are the anime fighters? Where are the anime people that fight in these big anime fights, and you see on videos where the 808's like just insane? This beat needs to be on one of those videos. Strangely enough, I want to say that strangely enough, the snare and the hats and the drums they don't feel like they're drowned. Strangely enough, they don't feel like they're being drowned. You can hear each sound perfectly. Even the melody you can kind of hear, but not not as much. Right, so before my ears fall off, that was really sick. Like, I just want to say that was a lot of energy and a lot of volume, a lot of oomph and a lot of energy in that. People enjoy stuff like this in like videos and like stuff in let's say like videos on YouTube and stuff that you put out for instrumentals. People enjoy this stuff, but if you're looking mainly to get placements, you're wanting to sell beats, you want to put them out, you may struggle with beats like this because it's too loud. Again, it's too full, it's too much there. Like we can see here, if we think of an artist's vocals as as an instrument, there's no place to fit this in. There's no place to fit that that vocal line, unfortunately. Right, so I love the atmospheric reverb pianos, the drill, the 808s, everything was good. But again, if you just were more subtle with mixing, maybe have that kick. You can have the kick at 0 if you want. Put the kick at 0, sure, but bring that 808 down, because when you blast the whole track with 808 bass frequencies, it gets swamped and everything else, and you can't appreciate each sound individually. But I like what you're doing. I like the kind of energy there. I like the, don't lose that energy, but learn to rein it in. Learn to rein it in, bring it down, and hopefully you'll get more sales with stuff like that. But thank you very much for sending that in. Hopefully that woke you guys up, woke me up. It was drill type beat, savage AF, definitely was, but produced by Draco, 153 BPM. Holy shit, I had to turn my volume down for a bit. Yeah, well, I got new Sennheisers that are very good quality, and that's just broken them in, so we're good. Yeah, mixed properly, that'd be perfect, man. Not a problem. Appreciate these. Okay, on to the last one now, which is Hatred by HRZ Productions. Again, I think I've had this guy's beats in a few times before, and always fantastic beats. So let's have a listen, see what we got. Actually, first thing I'm going to say is yeah, Zenith, you've got a point with that. Make sure your 808s are tuned as well. Make sure the 808s are tuned and they're on the same scale as the melody that you're playing. So I've got videos on tuning, but if you guys are wondering how you tune, just ask me. I'll show you. I'll send you a video on Twitter or something. It's all good. But yeah, you definitely have a point there, Zenith. That's a good shout there. Let's see. Okay. Alright, let's go. Hatred, produced by HRZ Productions. Let's go. I love this melody already. Sounds like a Drake beat, like it sounds like Drake drill beat or something. Like just imagine Drake's fake UK accent on this beat. You know what? I've changed my mind. Since that beat drop, this is a JME. This is a JME type beat. If JME did drill, this is cool. The distortion is a bit much on the 808, I would say personally, and there's a bit too much mid-range frequencies on the 808 as well. So it's like we're wanting that real sub bass, that kind of low end to cut through a bit. I guess you can hear the sub, it's just yeah, a lot of high end with that distortion added. And if we took out some of that distortion, maybe like 50% of that distortion, you don't need to delete it completely, but maybe 50% of the distortion, it would bring out the melody a bit more and give the melody a bit more room to shine. Like the snare, nice juicy kind of slap snare almost. Nice reverse hat there. I think this could benefit from some compression and reducing the volumes on some sections. And adding a counter melody. So that melody again, I love that melody, but we could maybe if it's a sample or whatever it is, we could add like a higher section of that melody in a different part. So like higher section would definitely sound good, and it would kind of break up the low range frequencies of the melody and add a bit more contrast to kind of even out the beat a bit. Listen to the down section. think I hear like static or rain in the background, which I kind of like. I kind of like that. Right, so that's halfway through. What did I say about that? Yeah, some frequency mixing. Counter melody would be absolutely perfect there. Not terrible at all. Like a counter melody would benefit. The melody was fire. I really liked it. But like I said, when you have the same melody playing the whole way through, your ears want to hear, you know, a higher frequency, something a bit just the contrast. So black and white, you know, different contrast to kind of bring in more of an energetic kind of lifelike, not lifelike, but I don't know the word I'm looking for, but just better sounds. And if you use contrast, that's what I'm saying. But again, and this is a personal preference, I don't really like the distortion in UK drill. The 808 was fantastic itself, but like the patterns and stuff. But with distortion, especially in drill, it can kind of take away from that kind of minimal dark vibe that drill gives. But that is my opinion. Again, everything that I have said today is my opinion. If you guys take it, feel free. But yeah, thank you very much for sending them in. Thank you personally for sending in HRZ, and thank you everyone who sent beats in. Again, a bit of negativity in the chat today, but it's all good. Even you guys sending negative stuff, I still love you. I still appreciate you guys for joining, even commenting. I know it's easy for me to be you know, just reactive towards negativity, but I guess people are having a hard time, and quarantine's not been easy on us all. So if you're wanting to lash out, you're wanting to bring people down, I get it. It's easy to do that. It's simple to do that. It's, you know, normal to do that. But again, a stream trying to help people isn't really the place for it. You know, maybe go to the gym, maybe work out or something. But regardless, I do appreciate you guys joining. Even people that are being negative, I appreciate you spending your time to watch me. And again, I hope everyone's taking it well, having a good time, and yeah, sending more beats. We'll be back reasonably soon, I think, for another beat review. We seem to have a lot of beats that have been sent in, and our first super chat. So again, I won't forget that, man. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, it made me smile. I've got 2 super chats actually. The same guy sent me a beat to Ron Silview. Thank you very much, man. I just want to thank you for that again. Humbled. First time for everything, I guess, but yeah, that's good that we're getting some positivity back in the chat. But yeah, I love you guys. Hope you're all doing well, staying positive and working hard and building your businesses from where you are. So thank you guys, much love, and thanks for the super chat, joining the chat, and all the nice comments and even the bad ones. But take care, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see